In the game with the kings, yeah, I'm leading the charge. X-Wing on the rise, I'm the one who's in charge. Building up my generals, got that legend of swag. Spreadsheet so tight, never drop, never lag. In the game with the kings, yeah, I'm leading the charge. X-Wing on the rise, I'm the one who's in charge. Building up my generals, got that legend of swag. Spreadsheet so tight, never drop, never lag. Every battle that I flaunt, servers watch me win. Continent take over. I'm the one who brings the spin. Check my stats, stay lit. I'm the modeler skilled. Everyone's talking about me. I'm that king of the hill. X-Wing, king of the game, we ain't playing. Telling all the players, come on, stop delaying. Building up his wall with the best information. Watch me take the throne, it's a full-blown invasion. Taking down opponents with a smile on my face. Every report I file, man, I'm winning the race. Stack up all the loot, my kingdom never stops. Got Berlin territories rising right to the top. Evony's the name, making waves like a beast. Commanding all my armies, I'm feasting on the feast. When I step on the scene, it's a sight to behold. In the serving jungle, my story's bold and told. X-Wing, king of the game, we ain't playing. Telling all the players, come on, stop delaying. Building up this wall with the best information. Watch me take the throne, it's a full-blown invasion. X-Wing, king of the game, we ain't playing. Telling all the players, come on, stop delaying. Building up his wall with the best information. Watch me take the throne, it's a full-blown invasion. In the game with the kings, yeah, I'm leading the charge. X-Wing on the rise, I'm the one who's in charge. Building up my generals, got that legend of swag. Spreadsheet so tight, never drop, never lag. Every battle that I flaunt, servers watch me win. Continent take over. I'm the one who brings the spin. Check my stats, stay lit. I'm the modeler skilled. Everyone's talking about me. I'm that king of the hill. X-Wing, king of the game, we ain't playing. Telling all the players, come on, stop delaying. Building up his wall with the best information. Watch me take the throne, it's a full-blown invasion. Taking down opponents with a smile on my face. Every report I file, man, I'm winning the race. Stack up all the loot, my kingdom never stops. Got Berlin territories rising right to the top. Evony's the name, making waves like a beast. Commanding all my armies, I'm feasting on the feast. When I step on the scene, it's a sight to behold. In the serving jungle, my story's bold and told. X-Wing, king of the game, we ain't playing. Telling all the players, come on, stop delaying. Building up his wall with the best.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm the Mr. Yours, and tonight we're playing Every the King's Return on PC. What we have for you tonight is a bittersweet goodbye to one of the best players, one of the best people. As far as a person goes, one of the best persons to ever play this game. And that is going to be X-Wing. And we have the honor to have him in our stream tonight, which is huge to me. It means a lot. Seriously, thank you, X-Man. I appreciate you spending time with me. We get to hang out with him. We get to pick his brain a little bit, see where the conversation goes. Listen, there's nothing planned for tonight's stream. We're just hanging out with X-Wing. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to go from there. And then to top things off, I think we're going to be, we're going to bring a few of you guys into the stream tonight. I think that's a good idea, right? Bring a few of you guys into the stream tonight. And you guys get to talk to X-Wing one-on-one, Ask him any questions that you guys want to. And I'm sure he'll be happy to answer you guys. Truly. You know, I met X-Wing a long time ago. To me, it feels like forever ago that I met X-Wing. And he's been a really damn good friend this entire time. I think he's been a very good friend, and it's kind of sad to see him go because, you know, he's had such a large impact in the Evony community. And yeah, no, but before I get all emotional, what's up, chat? How you guys doing? What's dipping in the chat real quick? Now, so Sam, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping in, baby. Now, Sam with the 5 gifted memberships. Holy cow! Thank you, my man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Can we some W's in chat for Not So Sane? If you guys can, check out Not So Sane 187 on Kick.com. He's a first-person shooter streamer on Kick. A lot of Fortnite. All the good stuff. Jiminy, what's going on, baby? Lovely. How you doing? Zaylee, what's going on? Zaylee, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping. Truly. Thank you. And we got any other members in here? Evony with UTX, what's up, baby? You lurking. You're about to be in here and you're still lurking, man. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Sophie, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here, Sophie. Appreciate you. All members, thank you, guys. Thank you. EP, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. David, the happy and stuff. What's going on? How you doing? EP. Grimlock the Great. What's going on? How you doing? The happy stuff. Happy to have you here, man. Happy to have you here, truly. Welcome to the stream. Chaos, how you doing? Chaos, what's up, baby? What's up? Lauren, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. By the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, you can change your YouTube name so that way it's not you as a person, it's you as a player, if you want to. 1081, Alina, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. X-Air, Gingerbeard, man. Gingerbeard, what's up, baby? We'll be meeting up with X1 here shortly. So we're gonna be in a little bit of a private call, and then we'll bring you guys in eventually if you guys want to, you know, stir up some questions in your mind to ask him, you know, like, how old are you? What color is your hair? How much do you make per year? No, I'm kidding. But you guys can ask him, you know, like, why are you leaving? What was it like playing when you first started? And what progressed you to become the player that you are? You know, you're a K45 at 100 bill. How'd you end up there from just playing puzzles, you know? So I think it'd be a good little insight for you guys to connect with him one-on-one before he says his goodbyes, you know. I think it's a good opportunity for you guys. Who else we got? We got Gingerbeard Artist. How do you have any Vig and RSP? Who's that? Who's playing? Who's on that account? It's Oz. Oz, what's going on, baby? How you doing, my man? Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. Truly. Timothy Rogers, how you doing? Mid Flava, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I forget which channel it is. Private channel. Okay, so that's a private channel. Let's see, yeah. All right, I know X-Wing's a mod in my Discord, so he's good to go, baby. He's good to go. Is that who I think it is? What's up, X? How you doing, baby?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. I mean, honestly, pretty bad. You're leaving. I mean, if I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's good and bad.
Good and bad. Yeah, it is good. It is good, and it is bad. I don't know where to start this conversation. There's so much to go over, dude. I don't even know what the hell to talk to you about right now, to be honest with you. I'm sure a lot of people are saying, why, X-Wing? Why are you doing this to us, you know?
I guess we could start with that, yeah. I mean, I've got no love lost for Evony. I love the game. It has nothing to do with Evony. Even if customer support was bad or whatever, I've never had like a big complaint about the game itself. But for me, I promised my wife a while back that we'd start gaming together again. We gamed together for, we played like World of Warcraft for 13 years. We played a lot of games together. Once we had kids, we both stopped for a while. I started up and she didn't. And now our kids are a little bit older, so we're able to start gaming together again. And I'm just, I'm switching which game I play so I can spend time with her.
I respect that, man. That's honestly, that's a great move. I mean, if that was me, I think I'd be right behind you, following doing the same thing as you, so to speak. You know, it's gonna be rough losing you, man.
I'm still on the fence about how much I'll be around. I mean, for GOT, I'm gonna still support them as much as I can, and so you might see me hiding out.
Yeah, you think you're gonna still fill in all that fun stuff for them when they need it?
Oh yeah, of course. They've given so much to me. I'm gonna give it right back until, just for as long as I can.
That's awesome, man. That's good commitment right there. You're not just up and leaving and leaving them high and dry. I like that. So, man, World of Warcraft. I props to that because I miss that game. I truly do.
Yeah, we're not decided yet on if that's what we're gonna start playing, but I think it's the safest one to start with. Whatever it is, we'll just try games out together and see where we land.
It's like a dream come true, man. It really is. That's awesome. Man, where do I start with you, bro? Where do I start with you? Because I mean, I met you. It feels like forever ago. It really does. Like literally forever ago. Like since I started streaming, I think you found me shortly after, and we became friends shortly after that as well.
Yeah, I think I happened upon your stream on YouTube, and I've told you this before. Anyone watching, you are the top streamer in Evony.
You don't gotta butter me up, man.
Even
Come
if, even if other people get more viewers from video to video, whatever it is, yours is the most entertaining, the most engaging, and your audience are like real players. There's never really any drama here. It's all good. Like this is my drive home from work. It's listening to you.
Oh man,
hanging out with your friends.
I appreciate that, man. And I think at this point, I think people know you well enough now, and you know them well enough in the community too, where it's not just they're my friends. You're a part of the community. And they're.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it might sound weird, but like they're a part of you because I mean I know they all love you as a player, as a person, and what you do for the community too. You put so much time and effort in here, man, and it's not unnoticed. It's really not.
Yeah, thank you. There's been a few nights where I stay up pretty late trying to, make a general sheet or do something, jump in an alliance's Discord and help them with their team, that kind of stuff. Like, but that's what I enjoy. It's not work to me to do that kind of stuff. Like, I love game mechanics and I love helping teams, like sharing knowledge.
Yeah,
I've always been kind of an open book about it. Like, I'm not going to hide things and hope that we have an advantage because I know something that another team doesn't. I'm happy to share anything.
We'll get to excellent questions soon, guys. We'll bring you guys into Discord. Be patient, please. No, that sounds good, man. And that's what makes you a big part of the community. I think you're very transparent as a player. You're not. You want to win, but you're not trying to hide the advantage against anybody. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I started on 1167 and moved to GOT to be more competitive, but that's not the only reason I play Evony. I have that side of me. I like to compete, and I want to put things to the test, right? Like everything that I learn, all the mechanics and stuff that I research and strategies and things, I like to use them. But I was happy with the way I was playing on 1167. The people there was a lot more drama than there is in this alliance, but
yourself.
Yeah.
1167, huh? So, wait, 1167 was your very first server?
Yeah.
Wow. So
yeah, I built a K41 there, and I was in 2 All-Stars.
Damn.
I think before I switched over to GOT.
Wild. That means I've been playing before you, and I can't accept that for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a rookie still.
yeah. I mean, you got a lot of improvements you got to work on, man. Oh man, a lot of people in chat, man. A lot of sad faces in there tonight.
I can't see the chat, or else it will cut me off of Discord. I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, no worries. A lot of people asking questions. A lot of people saying, goodbye, tell them to say goodbye and all that fun stuff. But I mean, I think it's important that we bring those with questions in after, as long as you're okay with that.
Yeah, yeah. It's your show, man. Whatever you wanna, however you wanna do this. I just wanted to hang out.
No, see, you got it twisted, X. This is your show, man. This is supposed to be about you tonight, not me.
You're gonna make me shy.
Yeah, bullshit. That's like, what was it? The All Stars recap the other day. Who was it? I think it was Bellamy. Bellamy invited me to the call, and I said, "No, I'm too shy." And Bellamy was like, "Bullshit, you're too shy." I'm like, "No, really, I am. I don't want to be on that call. It's weird outside of my atmosphere, if that makes sense."
Yeah, I mean, I used to feel that way too. Like those people are so far above me that like I can't hang with them. I'm not like I remember Huntress and like other people were in the C5 events talking, and I was so nervous because they would invite me to the calls and I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to make a fool of myself because I knew they knew way more than I did at that point.
Oh my God,
I mean,
thank you for saying that.
Still,
because
probably.
that's exactly how I feel, regardless of whether, I stream or not. It's like, I don't want to go on that call. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, like, so thank you for saying that, because that puts it in great words.
Yeah, man. But here it's like different. You know stuff about the game that other people don't. You know how to enjoy it, and you know how to help other people enjoy it. And I know some of these top alliances that are stressful because everyone's so focused on just wanting to be the best, wanting to be like hyper competitive. Just everything is about winning. And I think some people start losing sight of what they enjoy about the game. So luckily for me, I have friends like you. I can come back and get some reality and
Mm.
meet real people,
Do
like normal people, I think.
you think that kind of takes the enjoyment out of, like, I mean, there's no script that says, you should play Evony this way and this is how you enjoy it. I mean, I know you get the competitive people, then you get your casual people, then you got, people like you and me. Do you think taking it to a level of being that serious of winning kind of ruins the fun in a sense?
Well, I think to each their own. Like for some people, myself included, I enjoy that, but I also enjoy this side, you know, where it's just a group of friends having fun. Like, not that I'm not friends with the GOT members or the people we compete with, but there's always that side. Like, we're always thinking about what to improve on our keep, where we're going next, how we should strategize. Like, here it's more like learning about the game, having fun, experiencing things, and building with what you got. So I don't think it takes away. I think those people enjoy what they're doing, and some of them are still down to earth.
Right.
A lot of them are.
Yeah.
But I think we were talking earlier, right? There's over 1 million Evony players, and the top alliances make up what, like maybe 5%? Those players that you're talking about, maybe 5% of the community.
Right. It's a very small fraction compared to the actual player base.
There's a lot of good people out there that just happen to not be rich or willing to spend as much as some of us on the game, and
Right.
those are cool people.
Oh yeah, this is their escape. Whether they spend or not. This is where, after a long day at work, they get to go home and they ignore reality for a little while and kind of just enjoy the bonds, the friendships, and the aspects of the game that are just there for them to enjoy. It's not, I got to get on. I have to do this. This is my relaxation time, and I'm going to go on and just talk with some friends. I mean, you get to meet thousands of people potentially across many servers. It's incredible.
Exactly. Like, think about it like this. A lot of the players in the top alliances don't really play the game except for Battlefield.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, they're logged off all week so that their rallies are going, and they're not really actually playing and hanging out. So that's why you'll see the Discords are pretty active with those members, because they're not in the game playing the game.
Right.
Whereas I could jump to your stream and watch you play.
Yeah, we get to, get down and dirty, have some fun, make some mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh man, so Dude, I mean, I want to get to questions from the audience so bad, but I mean, I got a couple of questions for you, myself, which I don't want to sound greedy, but I'm gonna throw them out there first, just because I can,
You
like.
earned it. What's up?
So I'm genuinely curious. This has come from me. It's just player to player, like what's the top moment that stands out for you as a player? Whether it's All Stars, whether it's you met some random person in SVS, or when you upgraded to K41, or like what's that moment? Like when someone mentions Game of Thrones. I mean, not Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. Evony to you, like what's that moment that sparks your like, like I want this moment again.
Oh man.
If you can put it out there, I'm sure you have plenty, but I mean, if you can narrow it down, dude, that'd be awesome.
There've been a few pretty good moments. I'll tell you, two of them stand out pretty big to me. The first was when I was on 1167, and I wasn't an island, but like I was a K41 and I had like 3K buffs, and the next biggest player on the server, I think they barely hit 2K buffs, and they
Damn,
were,
that's good buff.
I was pretty far ahead of the rest of my team. I ran a rally team, but they followed me. Like I ran everything in the battle.
Bellamy, you're right.
Targets, calling rains. I was setting the rallies. I was telling them like all portals, everything about a battlefield. Where now I get to split it up between my whole team. I did all of that before, and there were some good players who started picking up those tasks back then. And shout out to Bellamy. She's been with me since the beginning of Evony, since I started, and she started stepping up too. But the moment that stood out was our team actually got into the top 64 Shalom's battle, and
Okay.
and we were facing alliances that had full rally teams, right? Like I'll name drop some people here, like Dav's team, PPK, like these teams that were massive compared to us.
Right.
They had like 10 keeps like mine. But the fact that we were competing against them with a bunch of castles that had, I mean, most of our team had like less than 1,000% buffs.
Oh my
Most
god! Ouch, dude.
Yeah. And we probably would have placed higher. We ended up getting 64th, but that was right when I was selling my account to move to C1, and someone actually, one of the people that I was selling it to, I messed up, but they stole my account.
Oh,
And
what?
So my old account got stolen. Like the person I was selling it to, it's all on me. I made the rookie mistake, gave him access before he had transferred all the money to me.
Oh man,
But
you
I
rookie.
ended up getting it back.
You rookie.
Yeah, but we still had 2 battles of Shalom's left, and customer support couldn't get me the account back in time. So I missed the last 2 battles, and my team ended up finishing 64th without me. But
that was not a problem, though.
We were able to get there. That moment where we won the final battle to get into the top 64 to the finals, Shalom's. It was like, all right, I've got something here. I can do something. I felt proud and as a leader, like it's awesome to see like the team's growth and the team like support and follow.
Thank you for the sub.
And that I wasn't leading them poorly to do that with such a. I mean, we were the underdogs by far. But yeah, so that was that was a big moment, right? We got that Shalom's castle and put that on, and it was just like, all right. Another game where I can be among the top, because that's, for me, I'm very competitive. Every game I ever play, I push it.
That's awesome,
but this time I had to bring people up with me. But the second time was in GOT, when the old setter and like the leader of our battlefield, Glor, who's amazing, when he was leaving and he needed a replacement for the keep, for the biggest castle, the K45, and he chose me. That was a moment that was like awesome to me. Like someone who I thought was way above me recognized that I could spill in his shoes, right? I could take over and lead the team.
That's awesome,
So,
man.
yeah, and I've had a lot of help along the way. There's especially from the opponents that we face. Like Oz and Viper. Everyone knows who they are, but I talk with them on the side. They give me tips. They've been great. Like I know there's a lot of drama between some alliances, but we can get competitive and snap at each other sometimes. But ultimately, I think we all have this kind of respect for each other. Like we're the same. We're trying to do the same thing. We're just hyper competitive, wanting to learn everything we can about the game and lead our teams the way we all want to do it. And so they've helped me, and I like the way I feel like I try to help the whole community. Right? They do the same thing.
Right. And I think they have a solid foundation too. They've done a lot for the community, I think, as well, and they're definitely very competitive. And I remember filling for you and getting smacked by Viper, and I don't want to relive that again. You guys are some incredible players, man. And those stamps for you, man. Those are some proud moments, and I appreciate you sharing that with me, truly.
Yeah, the old C5 heads will know that Dab has been like he's one of the best players. If people know who Dab is, I've always he was the first player that hit me on my old keep when I was like, oh, there's a difference, right? Because before that I was walking over people, and then we fought his server in SVS, and he hit me, and I was like, holy crap, this guy's strong, and his layering was all different than mine, and that set me off. That's when I started researching stuff.
So you have Dab to thank for this addiction.
Oh yeah. I don't know if he knows it, but anyway,
he will now.
I let him fill on my keep in GOT one time. On my K44, and we happened to fight Vig that day.
Oh,
and
man.
He got zeroed in like 5 minutes.
I mean, that's a tough opponent,
Yeah, like sorry, dude. Like, it doesn't matter how skilled you are. Sometimes there's just teams that are just bigger, and I didn't have I was still growing that keep. It wasn't the most defense orientated. I was still focused on building the attack and stuff. But yeah, that was interesting. So I was like thinking at that moment, maybe Dab had that experience that I had back in the day, where someone hits him and he's just like, oh crap, like there's a whole nother level here.
Yeah, I need to step it up. Time to take this a little bit more serious.
Though he had a K45 on his server, so probably not the same experience I had.
K45, man, that's incredible, bro. You're one of the few to do it. And you've done it well too.
I didn't do it. To be fair,
I
grew to K41, and I switched to a K41 and grew it to K44, but I never went from 44 to 45.
No kidding.
I took over a 45, yeah.
So your old account, is that Bellamy now?
No. Oh, my K44?
Yeah.
Currently Off Slowly has it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, and he's grown it a lot since, he's improved it more than I ever did.
No kidding.
Yeah, and he's only had it for, I don't know, since right before All-Stars. He might have taken it over before Shalon's. I think it was around that time.
Now, was that
Shalon's?
I hate to get off topic. Was that an in-house purchase, or was that outside?
No, he came from C5, and we knew each other from All-Stars because we fought each other back when I was on 1167.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, and that's usually how it works. Like, if you've got skill, people are going to see that. You don't necessarily have to have the top keep and win All-Stars, but if you've got skill, people are going to recognize it. They're going to see, like, this guy's fast, right? Like, I've seen some T1 traps that I'm just like, man, I don't know how this guy is as fast as he is, but I'm fast. I'm very fast, and I can't catch this guy. So, yeah, I remember names like that, like players that are just have skill. And if we ever had an account and they asked, oh, yeah, of course, come on over.
Someone says, can you crank up the volume a little bit with yours? Doesn't match. lower with the YouTube ads. What's up? Huh? I can
Oh, yeah.
turn you.
Yeah, the YouTube ads blast your ears pretty loud.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I can turn you up. I can't really turn myself up all that much. Hmm. Oh man, I had a question. I had a question primed for you. I forget what it was. So let's see, man. I mean, did many players follow you over from your old set? What was it 1167, right? Or 1067?
1167.
Yeah.
Bellamy did, and there have been a few others that we've brought over temporarily to fill. We had one player that joined for a little while before he quit the game. Mind Player, he was one of the players that I started the game with, and
What's up,
yeah,
Gingerbread Man?
he ended up quitting altogether.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, not many. I mean, that server didn't have. Once I left it, it was, it wasn't an all stars team.
Right. I got you. I got
So
you.
they have some good players over there. They have some pretty good players, but they don't have like a setter that's going to carry them through. Which that's all they really need too, because they have the account still sitting there.
Evony Fenn, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Gingerbread, you're welcome to join Discord and come ask him. So you're facing Neff or SVS, huh? Or NFG, I should say.
I haven't looked. Like I said, we don't play much.
No, I personally I love SVS, man. It costs a lot of money, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've always loved it, but once we came to GOT, it's not really a thing except for the throne battles.
I hope I never get there then. I love just rolling around like an idiot, basically. No other way to really put it. Would you be comfortable if if people started joining the Discord to ask some questions? If we brought them in one by one, bring them in, and I hate to be an a-hole, but I'd kick them out, shortly after question and response and all that stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's see. If you guys want to join up on my Discord and jump into the top G's only, I guess we can change the name of that to just a lobby. And we can drag you guys randomly in to ask a couple of questions, and then hate to do it to you, but I got to kick you out the door too shortly after. You guys need a Discord invite, I can get that to you as well. I figured Gingerbread Man was gonna be the first one to come ask you a question, man.
Is he asking me to come hit him? Because I'm looking at his castle unbubbled right now.
Yes, he is. He's like, come rally me.
You don't want us to rally you, dude.
I think
Unless
he
you got
does.
a ton of reins in there. How many people are in your castle?
Let's see. I figured we'd have. Oh, I can't share my Discord. What the hell's going on? That's weird. Let's see. Let's bring Gingerbread in real quick and see what he's got to say to you. Anyone else who wants to join the lobby in my Discord, I'll drag you in shortly after. Hello?
Hey.
What's going on, X?
Hey, Ginger. How you doing, dude?
Good, man. I've been waiting for you, dude. I dropped my skirt like 10 minutes ago.
I just noticed. How many reins you got in there? If it's just you, I'll swallow you.
A couple. No, I want to rally, bro. I want the GOT power.
Final goodbye.
Let me check.
Yeah, most of our team's asleep right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, it was like 20. Oh yeah, no, I'm at like 39 now.
Oh my god.
I'll come over there and you guys can rally me.
Oh, good. Shots fired, guys.
Yeah, that's
Shots
a bad
fired.
idea.
Why can't I share my Discord link right now?
Vig does it.
If you come over just to solo, I will port over to you.
Chat, Chewy asked, I can't share my
Let me
Discord to
shut
get people in
my
here.
joiner off. I've been using the
Samantha,
the
what's going
Ebony
on? Big
auto
T,
join
what's up?
for
What's
like
up?
2 months now. Ever since they threatened me, I had to switch. I was like, all right, I'll follow the rules.
Oh, that's no fun.
I mean, I always kind of felt like that when we had the coin strike. Like, I joined it and supported it because there were some people that got banned that shouldn't have. But for the people that knowingly broke the rules, I didn't really care. Like, we know. Like, if they had banned me, I would be like, yeah, that was my fault. I was using iScout and whatever, right? Like, just like everyone else for their auto setters. Like, we broke the rules.
I don't think iScout should have been the problem. I think it was RSS and PAC.
Yeah, I haven't really looted RSS though. I think
Yeah.
I've done it maybe 3 times in the entire time I've played, and 2 of them are on my old account.
Oh,
Yeah, I
jeez.
think it's more. I don't think iScout should have been a bigger issue. I think it's. I mean, you got monsters there. If somebody like comes up with a way to just attack more monsters, it's still part of playing your game. I think it's more RSS sellers and pack loaders and stupid shit like that.
Yeah, and you never know when we see those messages, right? Like, help so and so get unbanned. You don't know what they did. You don't know. They can make up anything.
But it's like the same shit now. Like they did the rally joining pack.
I'm gonna let them talk and see where this conversation
I just
goes.
got the thing on my computer. I just leave it open. So
Chat, join up on my Discord. Join the lobby. You guys can join in.
Now I don't have iScout.
We'll get Ginger out of here and get one of you guys in. Anybody? Asta, Chewy,
Yeah.
Community, anyone, any
that's what-
questions
all I
for
do is
X-Wing? Join up in my lobby. I'll drag you in.
I have the 6 marches set up with boss marches, and I leave my auto join on, and whoever sets a rally, I'll join it and kill it.
Yep. I don't think that's the big deal. I think it's more of people were getting banned when they were looting too
100
much,
bill
but
versus
then you've
21.5.
made looting general, so you kind of set yourself up for this. So they got to take some responsibility. And then they made, growing so much harder. And then you got teams with like 12 K45s, and it's like, that's kind of, you're setting everybody up to. They got to do it to compete, or what do you want?
I can take some questions from chat too after Ginger Bear.
Yep, that's how it works now.
You guys got us on the edge of our seats right now, just watching you two look at each other. You know that, right?
I'm coming right next to you, buddy.
What do you want? You want me to solo you?
You can if you want.
What's up, crew? How you doing, baby?
Go.
All right, hang on. You're gonna make me fix my.
Instead, I got
presets and
soloed.
stuff.
So, any guesses on how this will go? X or Gingerbread Man?
Depends on what he said.
I'm surprised no one else has joined Discord to ask questions. I mean, I barely finished saying it, and Gingerbread Man was already in the lobby waiting. I don't know. Lovely saying, quit edging each other.
Hang on.
All right, you guys get full screen Evony right now. All right. All right, chat. Can't be calling him out and being a chicken. Oh boy, X gonna give it to you.
I got rid of all my range for my boy. See how it goes.
I don't know what my buffs are in outside of Battlefield.
Are you about to find out?
Hopefully they're good.
He
good,
hopes
yeah.
they're good.
And you're getting rally cap gens too.
Nice. He's marching. Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't
lost
see the
3.
marches of my end.
Nice defense.
There we go. What did you try first time?
That was a big siege.
Big Siege? Oh, okay.
You killed my. Oh yeah.
We're patiently waiting for that report. Anybody? Anyone out there get that report?
Where do you want me to put it?
I see everybody mostly is that like the big thing now, X-Wing is Big C just turned into like mainly T13s.
Yeah. I mean,
that just to make sure the power loss isn't too crazy?
I think it's more based off of like the turns of siege, because the defender goes first, so like you don't want to load up your high tier siege on an attack because they're gonna get smashed without attacking back.
I gotcha.
So it's kind of the way like T11 works, right? Like you're sending the lower tier so they don't get attacked right away, and they get to pop a few shots off on the low tier siege.
Yeah.
T13's got the second highest range, and
By the way, guys, don't forget, tonight we're
3
doing a
layers above
$100 giveaway sponsored by Monty. $100 giveaway for
Here,
you guys.
I'm gonna send this to yours real quick. He got me yours. He's too strong.
I don't know. I'm personally still a little too scared to get smacked by a K-45.
I've been
I mean,
trying
if
to
you build right.
I've been trying to build it right so that way I can still like I've been eating rallies lately just by setting it up right. I actually cut like all my cav layers down completely and actually got rid of like about 500 mil T1 calves because I was losing too much with the archers. Now I crush archers.
Wow.
Very nice.
So instead of losing like I was losing like 3.8 on an archer attack, now I'm losing like 1.8.
Wow, 3868, huh? Did you send that with your subs? I didn't check. Sorry.
I did, yeah, but that's crazy. My siege buffs are almost 5k in Battlefield.
Wow, dude, that's insane.
And I'm closer to 3,800 in Battlefield for defense, but I've been just working that up as much as I can. I'm at 3,754 on that report.
Yeah, very nice, Jinja. Both of you, very nice.
The harder part is to try to get the freaking HP debuff, you know? Originally, I got the attack up, but then my HP debuff was like down to like 400 or 500, so it took me a while to get it up.
Yeah, I think we're all fighting for that HP, the siege HP debuff.
Well, the new set for the subgen should help that. I only got one piece of it so far, but the new Civ set.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while though. I mean, once we finish the full set is great. Well, I'm getting it for the rally cap. Well, whoever takes over this account is gonna get it for the rally cap.
Yeah.
But the siege HP is nice. It's like 100%, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of pieces. Even if you put one or two on your subgenres, like me, I only put one or two on a couple of them because I'm a mid spender.
Me too.
A comedian and Evony player. I respect that.
Yeah. But it's helping out too, though, because like if I do that, and I've got Helen to 22, almost 23. That reigning capacity of Helen is going to be huge. So Helen has two different areas when you upgrade her. I've already got the first one that increased it by 50%, and the next level is another 50% reign capacity.
So while they're talking, anyone else have any questions?
So the
Jabini, anyone want to jump in the lobby? Ask a question or two?
22.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Sophie, Death,
I'm like a million
Asta?
away from 23.
Come on, guys.
I just feel like as soon as they increase that, and I'm only at level 40 embassy, so if I get that to 41, 42, and then get that to 200, I mean, I should be able to get reign to the max almost.
Yeah, it's great until you get, like, if you're a K45, like I did it I kind of leveled her up just to see what the rally cap would be, or the reinforcement cap would be. But mine right now is like in Battlefield, I'm at 120 million or something like that, which no one's gonna reign me with 120 million troops. Even in All Stars, I was, I didn't even get attacked in All Stars to know. But
Yep.
yeah, like it's kind of worthless, and for now at least until everyone's K45.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. We'll see if we fight big tomorrow. Then I'll see what it is. So we'll see how it goes because we'll definitely get full reins in then.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Ginger, you mind if I boot you out here, brother, and move on to a few other questions?
Yeah, that's fine, buddy.
I
Thanks,
mean-
X.
Appreciate
Hey
you joining,
man,
bro.
it's been a pleasure. I mean, we're always around
Absolutely.
somewhere together. So yeah, dude.
Exactly. Reach out anytime. Later, guys.
Later.
Later, bro. I love you, Chad. I do. Let's see. I know that there's been a few questions. I know one we kind of went over. I know Sophie. The first one I see is Sophie asked, for X, what was his favorite aspect of the game? She followed up by favorite memory, but we'll go with favorite aspect.
Favorite aspect? It's some people hate this, but I actually like that all the mechanics are a secret.
Oh.
I love it because people like me, I get to go, test and research and learn how things work. And of course, it's all shared among like the Evony Discords and stuff. But yeah, you actually have to look into it. You actually have to test things to figure out how it works. I mean, most games they just tell you, so everybody can have like a high-powered account, right, or have the best setups. Like here, it's word of mouth, and we see some things that come out that are crazy, like build a whole bunch of T4 Siege, right? and I remember when I was on 1167, the thing that I saw was everyone was saying to build 100 million T1 Siege.
Oh my!
And I actually started to do that because that was like I saw it in a few videos on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this. Oh, it turns out.
Oh, we lost you there for a second. I think your mic cut out there, buddy. I can't hear you. I'll let you know when I can hear you, but I can't hear you. If you can hear me, brother, I can't hear you.
Before I've done some weird things just to see how it works, and it's interesting stuff. But
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We lost you there for like 30 seconds.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Evony silenced him.
Yeah. No, I was.
Any other questions, guys?
Explaining that, like, we all have ideas of how things work, but we have to test it and find out, and that's what I enjoy because I like doing that. And you have players like the top dogs that have always kind of shared that knowledge with people, and that's great. I'm happy about that, but they don't have all the answers. No one does.
Right. It's an experiment ultimately, and I like that too. When I was a T1 trap, when I first started out, it was very fun to see what the results were.
Yeah, you got to learn to read your reports and see how things worked out.
Number one rule about Evony: don't talk about Evony. I know a few other people had questions. Some of them silly questions, some of them not.
No, the wall gen sheet is not coming out. I'm sure that got thrown in there.
No, yes, that was asked early on, very early on.
All right, let me explain that real quick because I'm sure a lot of people want to know. The reason I wanted to make that sheet was because everyone was on this thing about whether you could use universal buff generals like the new siege general on your wall if it was better than a regular wall general, right? Because it gives your siege like 50% more attack and more HP and all that, right? I made this sheet. I started adding generals in there. I think I got like 200 generals in, somewhere around there. And my intention was to add every general in the game.
Jeez.
But after doing like 200, I started, and they were like the main generals that I knew people were trying, and I started looking. It was the you're missing out on so many like debuffs and buffs on other troops when you throw a siege general in there. And I don't know how many K45s there are that are going to sit and rely on their siege. I know of a handful that can do it, but at some point your siege dies. So
Right.
like you need your other troops. So for me, it was pointless to continue researching it because I learned already that it's a waste. Like I'm a K45 who can take hits. I'm not going to throw a siege general on there because like I still have to fight Vig and RSP and Neff and teams that can rally my siege down.
Right.
So there was no point. Like you're better going, in my opinion, you're better off going with a normal siege or normal wall general. And we kind of already know who the top wall generals are based off of your defenses. That's common knowledge. There's already spreadsheets out there that tell you that info, and yeah. So you don't need my sheet. You don't need it. It's not worth it.
Well, there's a difference between need and want, man. You know.
Yeah. Oh man, and I put a lot into this one. I was, yeah. This was going to be the universal, all generals. I could sort them however I wanted and tell you, like, siege, range, whatever type of troop you wanted. Who, you know, never have to. I wouldn't have 4 sheets anymore. It would just be 1 sheet for everything. But it was getting pretty big.
I mean, you've already had a lot of time and effort into your other sheets too, you know, and I'm sure it's not easy getting that done. Ultimately,
the hardest part is staying up till midnight to get them filled out when the new general drops. And then Evony changed it and started dropping them on Thursdays, which that threw me off.
I will say the most impressive night, I think it was during the Ragnar event, I'd like to say, you had it, because I woke up right at reset, you know, like maybe like 15-20 minutes prior, which is like 3 a.m. for me, and I you know, I come down to my man cave that we're sitting in right now, and it's like 3:07, and I see X-Men post a sheet. I'm like, holy shit, like that was almost 10 minutes. It's like, I need to go bust his chops and say, dude, you know, next time it needs to be, you know, within a few minutes, not this 10-minute time period. But that's impressive, you know. You're doing it for yourself, but you're mainly doing it for the community. So I mean, like, that's huge, man. You know, absolutely huge.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. On my account, I'm using rally cap generals, so that's the only thing I need to check for on any new general is if it has rally capacity.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't need it. It doesn't matter to me. I can throw it in my Senate or something. So yeah, I make those because I want to help the community learn like which generals are worth spending money on.
That's awesome.
It sucks to see people waste their money, right? Like,
it does. We've seen that on multiple occasions. I think probably especially your capacity of playing, and also mine. You know, just people throwing money into things that just don't make sense. You know.
Yeah. Like if you're a player that only spends $1,000 in your whole Evony career, whatever, if you want to call it a career, like if you're just going to buy 1 pack because you got a gift card for your birthday or something, right? Like you want to spend that wisely. You want to spend it on the right thing. And, you know, so many people will tell you, oh, switch this general out, switch this one out. I remember I used to get crap for suggesting people build Li Shimin. He's a tavern general for archer assistant. And everyone's like, no, he's crap. Don't tell people to build that. And I'm like, I'm not telling you to build that. Like, if you know he's crap, then you probably have someone better, which you had to pay for.
Right.
Like I'm telling the people who can't pay for it that, like, he's one of the top assistants for ranged, and he's free.
Which is huge, you know, especially for the free-to-play community, you know, and they need that guidance. You know, they don't spend as much time as these serious players online to investigate and test and try other things, but you know, they have the want to compete, but they don't have the wallet to compete, or the time frame, I guess. But and that's huge, man.
Yeah,
it is. So I think this,
and there's more of those people than any others.
Right. 100% there is. Evony Fenn, you know, I think this has been covered a lot. However, no, this is a crew network, sorry. Can X-Wing speak about his thoughts about T4 Siege? Yes or no? And there's been a lot of Discord conversations where I've heard about this, so we'll never settle this, I don't think.
Yeah. I think it's been pretty settled. I think you're getting trolled if you believe that you should build a lot of T4 Siege, so don't fall for it. I've attacked keeps that had a lot, and it does not go well for them. Like, even with flats for Siege, the flat refines and the base buffs for Siege are so low that like you just cannot. It doesn't work the same way a T1 trap does, where you're mounted. You can actually get a pretty decent amount of health per troop with flat refines. With Siege, you just can't. So, if you think about like one T16 Siege with 4K buffs or 3K buffs is going to kill a lot of T4 Siege.
Thank you for the fight, give it to baby, I love
you! You just can't get their health up enough. And remember, the points are per troop. Like any point that you kill or that dies, right, in SVS and Battlefield. So there's a risk. Like, yeah, I mean, maybe you win the power exchange, but like a million T4 Siege versus maybe 100 T16, that's about the same power, somewhere around there, right? I'm talking out of my ass right now. I don't know exactly what the power is, but like if you're comparing them, how many troops, how many T4 Siege are going to die? That's a lot of points. Because it's not 1 point per troop. It's more than that. So yeah, don't fall for it, please. Don't build a T4 Siege wall. The only reason people do it is like so that you can't get into their archers with your rally. That's the only thing that is good about a T4 Siege wall, is that maybe it takes me 2 siege rallies to kill your archers. You're still losing a lot of power. It's not worth the points.
I appreciate you sharing that, man. Good advice, I think. The crew network says I fell for it.
Yeah. Hey, I built 100 million T1 Siege, so it happens, dude.
Yeah, I will say I did fall victim to I built 125 million T4 Siege, and then after a few battlefields and SVSs, I went from 125 mil down to 500k. Deleted those as fast as I could.
Yeah, you're just better off building calves. Build T4 calves. Same amount of resources.
I know, crew. I know, man. But it's just habit. All right, buddy. I love you, bro.
Food instead of stone.
Yeah. No, I'm personally, I'm working on T4 Siege. It's not the fastest process, but we're slowly getting there. I mean, T4 mounted. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm working on the T4 mounted, not Siege. I'm sorry. I'm getting all skewed right now, trying to give everyone stuff.
You're not listening to anything I just said?
No, I am, dude. I am.
Man, that happens though. Like when I posted the videos originally for my general spreadsheets, some people like I kind of got forced into making them because I don't like just like this is awkward for me just to hang out and talk to the public like this. Even the events.
Chaos, what was your question, buddy? I must have missed it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind posting a video of our battlefields where I'm talking, but anyway, I got so much hate after posting those the videos on my wall or on my attack generals. The sheets.
Oh no!
You're not gonna win. You just can't win. Everyone has their own opinion, and they're welcome to it.
Oh, dude, man. I mean, yes, I totally agree. I mean, you get some of these comments or opinions, and from science where you're just like, you're wrong. But I mean, they've convinced themselves in their head that they're right about some certain things, and you can't change their mind. You just can't. So if I get rid of my 300 mil T4 Siege, what will happen if I get attacked again and there's no T4s there to take the blow? Won't the enemy eat my T12s?
Your T12s are going to survive longer than your T4s against the T11. And if you're on defense, your T12s get to attack first. So are you taking a T11 rally? That's a little different.
Yeah, solo rallies are much different. One question I did want to point out, just to switch it up. Sorry to switch up mid-conversation, but Chaos, he says, being a rally setter, is it best to build rally cap gens for assistant or another covenant gen that pause? That pause? Pause? Pairs. Pairs.
That pairs, yeah. So it depends on your team. If your team can fill the rallies and you need more rally capacity, you're going to have to get the rally cap gens. The math behind it, you're adding, like, if you can add 1 million troops to your rally, it doesn't matter if you're adding like 500% buffs to your own march with this better rally, better assistant gen. 1 million troops is going to dwarf the amount of attack that you bring with your march. So you have to have the rally cap over the attack. I mean, you don't have to, but it makes the most sense. You get more power in your rallies. But if your team can't fill the rally, and like no matter what you do, you have plenty of space, then yeah, use a stronger assistant. I mean, the goal is to have the most troops in your rally with the highest buffs. And I think we had this discussion a while back on, I can't remember someone's video or something. I was talking to them about it, and like the ratio is just, I think it was with Akka actually, but the ratio is so bad. Like you can add 1 million troops with 1,000% buffs, and it's still going to do more than, increasing your buffs by like 70%. And you've got like a 5 million troop march or something. It's still better to add 1 million troops with low buffs. You're going to do more damage. And yeah, it's.
That's well explained, I think. Because I mean, the rally is, as far as my experience, from when we run a regular 20-man BOC to a 25-man BOC8 or challenge, the damage we can inflict is much greater having those extra troops.
Yeah, I think that like the biggest gap between the best assistant general and the worst is like maybe 100% attack. And you got to try to have the worst assistant general. Even the rally cap generals are better than the worst assistants. So like, you're not losing much to go with a rally cap gen if you can fill it.
Like I said, you have to try.
Yeah, throw Shajar or something in your rally. I don't know. Like, you'd have to really try.
Anyone else want to jump into Discord and ask a couple of questions one-on-one? So while we're waiting for the next question, did you happen to check out the video that I looked at Cruz Keep, that K37 that was 25 bill?
Yeah, oh yeah, that was crazy.
Did you know he's 36 bill now?
Holy crap! Like, I respect to the guy. He's doing his own thing. Like, respect to him. That's cool. He is unique, and people are going to underestimate his keep. I know I would. If I saw that in a battlefield, we're rallying it, and we're probably going to destroy it. Because we're so much more powerful. But the people that he's fighting, if they underestimate it, they're going to lose. Like, it's very well built, the best built K37 you can have. And when he does level up,
take him to the super chat.
He's going to be a monster.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, I think so. Have you seen what his archer attack is right now in offense?
I can't remember it, but do you remember?
I do, roughly what it was a couple of weeks ago, which was just shy of 3,500.
Wow.
As a K37.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
He's currently at 3540 in regular attack. So I can only imagine what that is in rally.
Yeah, that's about as high as you can get it for K37. I mean, there's like if you're talking about the return on investment though, like leveling up and getting MA 8 and 9 and all that done is going to increase his buffs far more than what he would spend on it, like in the Senate and stuff, to get a little bit more buffs than what he has.
Yeah.
But again, like the strategy is like he's a K37. People are going to underestimate it and lose.
Right. So I mean, I know a lot of people, but would you, for instance, like if you ported over to this server and you just seen a K37 unbuffed, would you check his details? Would you scout, or would you just smack him without knowing?
On my K45,
Yes.
I would smack it.
So you'd be one of the guys that went, "What the hell did I do? What happened?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'll attack first, apologize later.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. But I mean, I would check the report and know. Like, I would actually probably like check the report, see how I lost, analyze it, and figure out what march to send next, and then hit it again.
See, I respect that of you, man. I saw like one of my favorite moments with you is I wasn't even awake, and I'm assuming you probably know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was on that lovely 1590 server that we're on, and I remember falling asleep like, oh man, this sucks. We lost, man, and I wake up, it's early hours. It's like 3 a.m. for me, maybe 4 a.m. for me, and X-Wing still, he's a champ. He stayed up all night by himself, just defending and taking thrones back and forth. Like, as far as one of my memorable moments, even though I wasn't there for the full thing, that was one of my ones that I look back on. I'm like, holy shit, that was awesome. And as shitty as that was in a sense, I'm very thankful for those memories that I do have from over there, and that you came over and played with us. So, that was, I have moments that I won't forget, especially you being over there too, man. So personally, thank you.
well, thank you for inviting me over there.
Right, what's going on?
I mean, until things got weird on that server, I had a blast. It was like
it's weird.
It was like old times for me. It took me a bit to warm up though, because I'm not used to having to jump around so much and dodge every attack. So,
right,
like I took a few hits doing that, but yeah, we saved the throne, and I think we ended up capping theirs.
I think so, man.
That's what it was. You guys were all on their server capping their throne and asleep.
Yeah.
So I had to jump back and fight for ours.
Dude, that was one of my epic moments, and oh my god, dude, that was incredible. And anyone else have any questions? I want to pick the hell out of X-Wing's brain right now. Overwork him a little bit here, especially on a Friday night. I'm sure some people go. I honestly thought we'd have a lot more people jumping in Discord. Fortunately, we don't, though.
I don't know if there's a way to get. Did you end up linking it in your chat? Because I don't think you can post links in your video.
It usually lets me post links, and for some reason I can't get it to work right now. I just made a few people members so that way they can join the lobby if they want to. But if anyone has any questions for X, I mean, if you don't want to jump into voice chat, that's perfectly fine. Just ask in chat too. That's awesome. I have questions, but no Discord. Okay, I can respect that. The crew, which is the K37 that we're just talking about, says, "Why is he leaving the game? I missed it." Is that something you want to go over again with a brief summary?
Sure. Yeah, I love my wife.
I love how
we gamed together for we played one game for 13 years straight, and we played other games too. So together we were gamers for about 15 years, and then once we had our 2 kids, we both stopped. I started playing again, but she hasn't yet. And so I built her a gaming computer, and I promised her I would build her one, and we would start playing. I decided after this last All-Star season that we just finished that was when I was going to retire. And so we're excited to start playing together again. It's kind of like it's hard. I'll tell you, for those that aren't married, for those that are, you probably know this, but it's hard to have the same hobby as your spouse. Like, it doesn't work out that way often. And this is one hobby that we both enjoy together. So yeah, we're gonna start gaming again, and I think we're gonna start with World of Warcraft because that's what we played before. But if we're not into it, we're gonna play a few other games and see where we end up.
I respect that, man. I respect that so much. But I mean, I have to ask you though, X. I mean, you're gonna play Shaman, right?
It depends, man. I've played every class, like 13 years of WoW. Like, I've played everything. So we'll see. I don't even know. Like, I haven't looked at the game in a while. So
Yeah.
who knows? There's probably new classes.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Did you play before or after like Death Knights and Monks?
I played Death Knights. I never
Okay.
played a monk. I wasn't into the monks.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Pandora was
yeah.
fun. All right.
Yeah,
so-
Pandora. I played Druid. I played a
Yes!
Boomkin because
Oh,
the Boomkins were
Boomkin?
really
What?
strong.
Oh, jeez, God.
I went resto for dungeons and stuff, and raids, but for PvP, my wife played a Shadow Priest because they were OP back then, and I played a Boomkin, and we were able to melt teams. Like, we played twos together. We're not hyper competitive. She's not. I am, but yeah, we were pretty high ranked, considering she's not like a pro gamer, and I'm a wannabe pro. Like,
No, I get.
yeah, we did pretty good with that combo. It was pretty good.
Oh man, Boomkin Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest could melt. That was like, was that the mid to early days of BC, right?
Yeah, and then they changed them to where they're more healing class. Like, it wasn't as good. What's that?
Because eventually they kind of turned into where they're more of a support for your entire team rather than just individual damage.
Yeah, exactly. So they lost a lot of damage when they made, after Pandaria, they made, I think it was, what was it, Lich King? No.
It was Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, and then I completely fell off for Pandaria.
Yeah, I think it was like, I can't remember what the one after that was. That's when they changed it, and that's when we stopped playing.
So, man, see, now you get my brain ticking. Did you clear Illidan pre, like post nerf, or before or after the nerf?
Illidan. No, I cleared it pre.
I will say I never did, man.
I'm pretty sure that was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like 20 years ago, close to.
You know, that was a long while ago. I never got the experience of killing him pre nerf. You know, before what was it? It was Cataclysm, I think it was after. No, it was Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King. So we cleared him like the first day that it was nerfed, and I was so pissed because we had him. You know, it was close. It was like 30%, but we just couldn't get over that edge. It was rough.
Yeah, that was a tough fight, but
I'm getting off. We're talking about WoW now. Jesus. By the way, Resto Druids rule. My favorite class, Resto and Druid and Shaman.
yeah, they're pretty OP. Yeah, those hots.
Yeah, dude, Resto Druids and Cataclysm are amazing for their hots. Anyone else have any regular questions for X, by the way? I keep missing chat. I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing about my old days. Let's see. Do you have chat up right now? Did I miss anything?
I can't pull up your video because it'll kick me out of Discord.
Oh,
Or
okay.
it'll shut off the audio at least.
Oh, all right. Here's another question from Sophie. Best advice for people who feel the game is stale.
Ooh. I mean, is it your server that's stale, or is it the game?
Yeah, I mean,
like you play this game to have fun and enjoy it, but if you're not enjoying it anymore, find out like if it's the people that you're playing with. Because I can play anything, right? I can play tic-tac-toe. If it's with a good friend or someone that I enjoy playing with, I'm gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
And so any game will be fun if you have the right people you're playing with.
Amen.
So if you can find some people that you like hanging out with, and what's more important, the server and the account that you built, or enjoying the game?
I'd like to dabble on that topic a little bit because originally I was server 1002, and shortly after I met Asta, call him Daddy Asta. He loves that, by the way, guys. If you ever see him, call him Daddy Asta. He introduced me to the world of like competitiveness, if that makes sense. I was a T1 trap on server 1002, just doing streams about taking pyramids and doing barbarians and stuff like that. And then Asta came along, and I thought I had some good friendships on that server. But once I kind of migrated over to 529, where he gifted me a keep, I met some actual players where I built real friendships. I had it on 1002, and they kind of followed me over to 529. But the people that play this game is kind of why I still play, if that kind of makes sense. Between like the community and also the people that play with in-game is why I return. So as far as like things going stale, I would definitely say it's who you're with more than anything. Because with the right people,
Absolutely.
you can have so much fun, And you don't even have to be on the same server, Like me and X-Wing, we stay in contact. He's busy, I'm busy, but we stay in contact and we enjoy the game together, and we can find enjoyment when talking to each other, which you can do that outside of your server.
That's why I'm in your streams all the time, watching you. I mean, it's different. Like where I play right now, it's very competitive. We troll each other a lot, and I enjoy that. I think it's fun, like talking crap to each other, right? Some people don't like it, and I grew up with 5 brothers, and that's just like that's how it is, and I love it. Some people don't like it.
Constructive criticism, man. That's how I always put it. I got 2 older brothers myself. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby.
Yeah, but just know that there's those types of servers and teams, and then there's teams where everyone's just there to have a good time, and there's a spot for everyone. You don't have to be hyper competitive. The sucky thing is, like, a lot of servers are going to have a mix of both, and you're going to fight and have bubble or burn because they want to be competitive and you don't. Find a server where everyone fits, instead of waiting and hoping you're going to change the mega coiners into being passive with you. Go find a server where they don't play. There's a lot of C1 servers where there are no whales. They've just been playing for 5 or 7 years, however long, and like their power is less than my old 1167 server, because they just enjoy playing with each other and hanging out. So it exists. I mean, it's like the husband and wife thing, right? Like the wife trying to change the husband into somebody that they're not, or vice versa. Like, it's not going to work. Like, maybe a little bit, but not completely. So you're still going to have all that frustration. Don't waste years of your life playing a game trying to find some kind of enjoyment where you're just frustrated every time you log in. It's not worth it.
Right. Yeah, I think I've experienced that, and I know for a fact me and you both have experienced that in previous servers.
And what do we do? We left it.
Yeah, I had no choice. To find our enjoyment in the game, we had to move on. To.
I wish we could tell new players that when they start. I wish that like there was a memo to all of them, right? Like, hey, just a heads up, if it doesn't work out right away, start again, because it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. Those people are going to keep growing faster than you, and you're going to keep having that problem, or they're going to keep weighing down your server, and you're trying to be competitive.
Yeah, It's sad truth, but it's very true, you know. And for the new, like, brand new players, like, oh, I found a puzzle game, and then all of a sudden they get hooked, and they start coining. You know, if we could get something out to them, that'd be amazing. And
Dude, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Like, that's why I started. Stupid puzzles. That's why everyone started. Stupid puzzles.
So actually, yeah, that's a good question. Because I mean, I'd like to share my experience, but first, I want to hear your experience. Like, how did the X-Wing, the one, the only, the X-Wing of them all, how did he discover Evony?
So, for me, it was the puzzles. I was looking for something to play on breaks at work. And I mean, I play
The
like
puzzles!
chess online. I play a lot of like puzzle games too. So when I saw the puzzle ad, I downloaded for the puzzles. And then I realized what it was pretty quickly because I played a couple of other games just like this. And I was the same way though, like hyper competitive and one of the top powers in the game. Like that's my personality. So I thought like, oh, okay, well, let me give this a try, see how it goes. And, you know, nothing too crazy at first, but a couple months in, that's when I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool game. And that's when I went heavy.
It got you. The hooks got in you, man.
Yeah. Like if you talk to anyone on my first server, they'll tell you like there was all these experienced players because back then a lot of the older players would start up on new servers. It doesn't happen as often anymore, but like every new server had, I don't know, like 1,000 people at the very beginning. Now you get like 100 people and a ton of alts. Like,
yeah. Did you see
back
the
then-
video when I did that? When we went to a new server, like just to check it out.
Yeah. There was just alts everywhere.
Yeah. Scattered.
That's
man.
how all the new servers are.
That's
So when
unfortunate.
Evony says that they have a certain amount of players, it's kind of questionable, right? Like how many are actually players? But no, like if you talk to my old server, like I started out really slow and they had their power structure already. They planned out who was going to be the first king of the server and all that. And I remember
Now
we
so
got to
saying
the
what's
very
going on,
first
baby?
Throne. One person conquered it and he was like telling the whole server how to play, right? But kind of a dictator about it. By the time the next throne came around, I was the number one power.
Oh wow.
And no one knew who I was before that. Like, so it all happens pretty. It seems like it goes pretty quick, but it seems like it takes forever at the beginning of a new server, right? Like how everyone's like every day people are playing more than they do once the server's kind of matured. So, like every hour, there's a difference in the power dynamic. People are just playing more and growing and doing things.
Right.
So yeah, like I shot up real quick and took over the number one power, and I was from then on I was the top player, right? The biggest player, and yeah, that was awesome, dude. We did a lot of crazy things on back then. It seems like every server now, like everyone already knows how to play, and there's a lot less of the entire alliances of new people.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And so before I played this game, I took like a year break from playing MMORPGs as far as mobile strategy games go. But I played Game of Thrones Conquest, and basically the same thing, close to this. And it seems like after a certain point in time of playing the game, the newer servers consist of players that didn't fit in elsewhere, but kind of have their own opinion, kind of know a little bit, and just want to be the show of the server. That if you understand my drift on that, they're kind of like outcasts that eventually just go to new server, trying to find their new home.
Yeah, and you get the toxic players that do the same.
Yeah,
Like
toxic are
people.
so bad.
Yeah, they move from server to server because people eventually I don't know, not kick them off, but they get tired of them, and they probably get bored of trolling the same people over and over, and those people just, yeah.
I got a question for you, X. If you want to answer it, because this might be a little gray area that I don't know if people are ready for. Some people are ready for. Maybe I'm overreacting, but you know, what makes a toxic alliance and or player, in your opinion and like experience through playing Evony?
Ignorance.
Ignorance, huh?
So, one rare thing about Evony is that the servers don't like there's no Arabic server, there's no like English server, United States server. They're all mixed. So I have like this ability to kind of read a person and understand that they're like, that's their culture, this is how they talk there, that's how they act.
What's going on?
And you know, different cultures around the world. I've employed a lot of people, so I've talked to a lot of different people with different cultures before, and I kind of understand it, and I'm able to navigate those conversations, right? But there's a lot of people who haven't, and maybe they're young, maybe they've been isolated where they live, maybe they don't understand that some cultures are very direct on how they talk. Some things are accepted, the things, and where they're not as much maybe in other places. And like if you don't understand that, and you think that that person's bad because of how they're talking, that's ignorant on your, because just because it's bad where you come from doesn't mean in his culture or their culture it is bad. Like it might be a normal thing. So when I see it, I just kind of understand like that's just who this person is and how they talk. Maybe they're not trying to be a jerk. Maybe it's just normal for them.
Right.
I'm not going to go fix all of the Muslim world because they tend to talk more direct than the people where I live. I'm not going to go change that, right? So why get mad about it and try to like correct them and say you shouldn't act like this, it's uncalled for and all that? Like, if anything, help them understand like, hey, where this person is from, that's like insulting or something. And if they understand it, cool. If they don't, whatever. I'm not gonna like let them affect me and my personal belief system or get me worked up and angry about over a game. It's just, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, no, I like that attitude. You know, it is what it is, and understanding different cultures and ethnicities. It's a huge. I see. This is where I can't really put it into words, but it's just like you said, like understanding other people and accepting, you know, that that's just how it is for them, you know, and not taking it too personal or too to heart. Everyone's different, you know, and you can't hold grudges off the way some people talk. You just can't.
Yeah, I mean, and some cultures have like a great pride in knowledge and knowing, and they're willing to they will share that in your world chat. They will share that they know something, and they could be wrong, but that's just who they are. That's the environment that they're in. It's like knowledge is power in a lot of places in the world. So they may be like proud that they know it and share it. And I've seen so many arguments and just relationships that turn toxic because it starts out that way, that they're just different people. They're just, yeah, they just approach life differently.
Yeah.
But again, you're not going to change an entire culture for you. Don't be selfish. Don't be ignorant.
I like how humble you are, man. You know, Evony players, you guys need to be more humble like X-Wing. Seriously, you do.
I'm not humble. I try to be, but I'm hype. I am very competitive. I'm like I said, I have 5 brothers. been competitive my whole life. I just try to understand.
Man, the closest I seen to you like losing your shit, which I think I could be wrong. Correct me on this. Like I think you wanted to lose your shit, but because of me, you didn't. Is when we faced a certain alliance when I was filling for your K44, and I joined the battlefield, and I think it was
Yes.
2 hits. I went from 40 bill to 1 bill, and like I just felt the energy, and I was like, man, he wants to just like headbutt his screen right now. But you were so genuine and humble, and just like, all right, guys, you know, like that's it, that's it.
What's crazy is like I know which battle you're talking about, and my team was frustrated that the team that faced us kind of, well, accused them of sniping our time slot. Like usually we arrange battles between the top alliances. Like, hey, today let's pick this slot and face each other, so we're all prepared.
All right.
But we weren't prepared for that one, and we definitely weren't ready for them. Like even if we were prepared, they were going to win. There was, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. We started fighting them, and my team started to get a little disheartened and frustrated, and we even started arguing with each other, and it turned into like it got pretty frustrating. And yeah, as calmly as I could, I was like, I need you to back off and let me do my thing. Like, just let me do my thing. Let's get through this. Let's learn from this. We're gonna lose, but let's freaking play and figure out where our weaknesses are. The team we fought, it was Vig. They're gonna expose our weaknesses. They're gonna find them and they're gonna hit them. Let's learn from it. But I wasn't an angel that day. There were a few moments where I started to get frustrated.
You held the composure very well, man. You did. Oh, he can lose his shit. Ask some of the players on 1167. They'll be throwing you under the bus, dude.
Oh man, there was one person. This is kind of I don't think she plays anymore. But one of my friends in the game got a divorce. Like his wife left him because someone else in Evony was sending him nudes.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Yes.
Oh man.
But the person that was sending it to him was sending it to a lot of people. Like that's just what she gained out of the game. And it's all that stuff about culture and stuff that I just said. Yeah, I slipped because at one point I had enough. Like she was, I think, talking about me or my alliance in the world chat, and she just wouldn't stop. So I warned her like a couple of times. I was like, hey, you need to knock it off. And she didn't. And then I finally was just like, you think we're the bad people and this is what you do. And I put it on blast, which was bad of me. It was bad of me to do that, but it shut her up.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone has a breaking point, man.
Yeah. I'm no angel, but I do my best. It takes a lot to set me off, man. It takes a lot.
Yeah. I can tell that about you. I do.
I'm a girl dad. Yeah. You gotta really try.
How many girls do you have again?
I have 2 daughters. One's 6, and the other one just turned 4.
Oh man, God bless you.
Yep, I'm the lone wolf. I have to have a whole bunch of testosterone to balance out my house.
my oldest daughter just turned 14, man, and like the last 2 years has been such a dramatic change, I swear, between who she is and who she is now. And it's just good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, I am not ready for teens. I am not ready for teenage years.
I'll be here when you get there. All right.
All right. I'll be the shoulder to cry on.
Oh, dude, it's rough. Liz's World says, wait, what's this about X-Wing leaving us? Yeah, unfortunate. I'm sad about it, but I'm holding my composure on stream for you guys. I am. I'll cry after it ends. Another random question. A little, actually, this is off Evony topic. A question from another player is: given his name, what is his favorite Star Wars movie?
Ooh, good question. Can you hear me still? I know I'm kind of.
I can, yes.
Okay. So, Return of the Jedi has always been my number one. And everyone has to say Empire Strikes Back. They all have to. But and it may have been a better movie as far as like it had everything in it. But Return of the Jedi has a lot more space battles. And my name is X-Wing Pilot. So aside from that, I really enjoyed Rogue One. I would say those two are now tied. I could watch either of those. But in all of Star Wars, the thing that I watch the most now is Andor. I probably watched it maybe 15 times all the way through the whole season.
Wow.
I'm excited for the new season.
I wish I could relate, man. I haven't watched the one yet. Any of them, I'm
Dude,
sorry.
You almost lost my friendship when I found that out.
I know. I remember you telling me that. All right, so I'm gonna need a list of what order to watch these in, and after this stream, I promise you, I will watch them.
That's so easy. Just the correct order.
I've heard a lot of controversy about that, though. You know, I mean, listen, I've watched Big Bang. All right.
Watch them in the order that they were released.
Okay.
That'll get you the best. That'll get you the best viewing experience in the order they were released. The graphics will get progressively better, and the storyline, like there's things that like you learn along the way.
I got you, Crew. You want to hop into the Discord call to ask him that?
I'm driving right now too, so I'm.
Oh no, you're good, bro. You're good.
That you would. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but like if you see something in episode 4, which is the first movie that was released, right? If you see it
join the
first
lobby
there, and then you see the things that tie into it in other movies, it doesn't ruin what you saw in episode 4. But if you watch them, say episode 1 through 9 or whatever, right? The experience that you would have in episode 5 is not going to be the same.
All right.
You're not going to be surprised because you've seen the story build up to it. So you got to watch them in the order that they came out.
All right. So I'm going to make that a goal for after this. I am. And I'm going to give you permission to question me a month from now about it, all right? Just randomly, you can.
Oh, dude, I'm coming back on the stream.
You're going to make this shit public.
Yeah, oh yeah. Every time you watch a movie, we're gonna stop and talk about it.
All right, okay, dude. I am so down for that. I am so. We'll get an update on you, and then also my Star Wars journey. I know. Brew said he had a question for you. I'm trying to get him into our lobby right now. If you don't mind, we can bring him in here in a minute.
Yeah, let's do it.
If he doesn't follow through, it was X-Wing $500. Oh shit! Deal. I can make a deal with that.
Wait, hang on. What? If I don't follow through, I owe you $500?
If I don't follow through, I owe you $500.
Oh, deal. So you want to hear a personal story about me real quick?
I do.
I dated my wife for 11 years before we got married. I told her, at year 9, I told her I would not propose to her until she has watched every Star Wars movie with me in the correct order.
Oh my God, what?
There's Star Wars nerds out there. There's some like me, but not many. And yeah, it is what it is, baby.
Dude, that's epic, man.
If you see my love for Star Wars, you're going to understand me so much more as a person. And I needed her to go through that with me. And she did, and we're married happily. And yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that's awesome. So I'm assuming that you guys went to the movie theaters. or something, and then like you get like at the final movie, you're like, all right, this is it. She made it through, the first like 30, the first 30 things with me with the Star Wars, and at this last movie, the movie that I'm gonna propose to her. I mean, like, how did that work out?
So it wasn't right away after, but once we started getting close to the end of all the movies, and I knew she was in it, like I could
Good
see she
question,
was
Asta.
hooked
Good
too.
question.
Um,
Kuro, I'll grab you in a second. Asta, we'll get
that
you next.
I bought the ring, and I didn't like propose to her while we're at a theater or anything. No, I did something
Asta,
else.
you wanna ask him after Cruz's question in Discord?
We don't have to talk about all
Can you
that,
join
but
up?
it was not Star Wars related for the proposal.
Dude, that would have been epic if it was. Like, all right, you passed the test.
Yeah, but at the time, like none of the new movies were out. That was back when I think only episode 3 had come out, and maybe episode 7. I don't know, but yeah, I knew after she got through episode 4, 5, 6, the first 3 movies, and like we would talk about the movie afterwards, and I could see that like she started, because most people, they don't like Star Wars because like they have like a predisposition to not like it, right? They think it's for nerds, or somebody that they don't liked it or whatever. But if they genuinely watch it, I think that they'll respect it at least.
No worries, Asta. I'll ask.
And so I could see that she was hooked and wanted to keep going. Like she asked me to watch the next one, So, oh yeah.
No, Peru, come back.
She gets
Peru,
it,
come back.
and she'll understand.
Peru, go back
me.
to the lobby. Peru, go back to the lobby.
I have so many Star Wars shirts. Like that's all I need. She just never go wrong with a gift. Never.
That's awesome.
Always
That's
give me a Star Wars shirt. Yeah.
I just lost Crew. Sorry. He was in lobby. I was letting you finish. Then there he is. All right. I'm gonna drag him in. You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Here he is. The one, the only, the 36 Bill K37. That's a couple of questions for the one, the only X-wing.
What's up, man? Nice keep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sweat. I am so technically uninclined. I apologize.
You're okay.
So I have two questions. So the first question is, well, knowing what you know now, and let's say you wasn't unfortunately leaving the game, what would you change in building your keep, or would you change anything? Because I know a few of us probably have started over maybe 1 or 2 times, and still is like, damn, I probably would have changed something. But you're pretty successful in how you're playing, where a lot of us watch you. Would you change anything, or that's one of my questions.
Yeah. Well, the account that I'm on right now is almost maxed on everything. Like, there's not much. Like, I couldn't change something because, of course, I would want it all to be maxed. But if I were to start over, the order that I build things in would be different. I would try to find a server where there's someone setting boss rallies all day and I don't have to do it. And I know how to build layering. Like when I started, I was thinking, I need a whole bunch of troops, right? I built a whole bunch of T1 troops at the very beginning of the game, thinking I needed power, whatever, right? That kind of stuff would be different. Like I would just focus on leveling up my keep as fast as possible, and I would just follow what is required to get the keep upgraded. Because I know now that like the buffs you get, the things you get from the higher level keeps is way more than doing academy research. Like maxing out before you level.
So you wasn't updating your keep, and that's what you would do different?
Well, no, in the beginning of the game, like I think my server, we were all, maybe everyone unlocked T7 troops, right? I built a lot of T7 troops to fight with because I wanted to PvP all the time. And I wasted a lot of speed ups and resources and materials upgrading generals that sucked, and then having to replace them. building a whole bunch of troops that sucked and then having to replace them. Like now I know I'm going to get T14 unlocked as quickly as I can. And I know, like, for an archer march, we prioritize T12 archers, but you still need the T14s unlocked. Back then, I built a whole bunch of T14s. You don't need a lot of your high tier.
Right.
You know,
right.
I would just build things differently. I would manage my resources and stuff so much better that my keep would be powerful, would have the right things, right? Instead of, like, some people want a whole bunch of power and some people want a whole bunch of buffs. And both of them may not know what troops are the best and how to set up the right kind of march. For example, if you are a high level player, you know we use a lot of T13 siege, right?
Right.
We use a lot of T12 range, T13 calves, and high tier ground. We know that. And T11 siege. So if you're the march setup you're using, the percentages that you build in your layering should reflect in your keeps troops. So you should have a lot of T13 siege. You should have a lot of T12 archers, right? So if, like, a ghost keep understands this because they're ghosting the actual march and that's all they build. And you kind of just keep that ratio as you grow, and you know you're building the right stuff. Of course, there's different things you do for defense, like building low tier calves. That changes as you grow in size, but yeah, I think that's what I would change is the order in which I built things. I would do it as efficiently as possible.
Thanks for that. And my other question is, a few minutes ago, you
I respect that answer.
mentioned that you guys kind of plan what alliance you guys are going to face off with, and how you're going to fight each other. I'm wondering how do you guys plan before, like, you're paired?
So
is this a secret? I mean, if it's a secret, and I don't want
Chat,
you to.
listen, get in Discord, join the lobby. I'll drag you and ask one
right?
question.
We're
Come on,
over 900 billion.
do it, baby.
Power.
Last
There's
chance.
not a lot of alliances at that size, and so when Evony's doing their matchmaking, they match you based off of your sign up power.
Right.
So we know, like, if two of the alliances that are above 800 billion power sign up in the same time slot, we're going to face each other. Because the next alliance down is the third highest, they're going to face somebody else. So when we want to fight someone specifically, we pick the same slot. Like, I can
imagine
like I
if
can
I
pick
can
my
imagine.
old server and say, let's sign up for the same slot. We're not going to fight them. They're too small. We're too big, right? But the teams up at the top of Evony, the biggest teams, we can do that because that we're in that group of alliances that are going to get matched together no matter what.
Well, that sounded much simpler than what I thought when you was first talking. I'm like, holy smoke, these guys have some kind of code.
Yeah, no, I write an email to Evony and no.
Okay,
no,
well,
yeah, it's simple. We just happen to be the same size.
Nah, I appreciate you simplifying that, because from a person looking in from the outside, we all jump to conclusions, So I appreciate that.
Yeah, and then add to that, I mentioned sniping earlier, which is the same thing. Like, we all know if I sign up, if I find out what time slot another big alliance signed up for, we can catch them off guard and sign up for that slot without telling them, or they can do it to us. And then, because we're prepared. Like, if I know that I'm fighting RSP, we'll go look at their keeps and see, like, okay, this guy gained another 5 billion power. This guy's buffs the last time we fought were this. Like, this is how we should attack, right? We know what we can come up with a strategy ahead of time. But if you don't know, your team has to try to come up with that strategy on the fly.
Right. And let me just add a bonus question. So
I'm just
about
letting them
an
talk,
hour and
baby.
48 minutes ago, SVS started, and I planned to get rallied. So what happened to me 3 minutes into SVS, I got soloed by some K44, and he soloed me once again with, like, small siege or whatever it is, like I always get hit with. So he soloed me, and you guys mentioned, well, you know what, T4 is like not really good. So I'm wondering if a player like me gets rid of my T4s, like what would happen if, let's say, another K44 attacks me with the same kind of siege if I don't have those T4s there to suck in that hit? And I mean, I understand, let's say he took away 16 million T4s, which is a lot of points. But so where, I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what would absorb his hit if it's not my T11s. And I'm thinking, well, if my T4s are gone, my T11s are going to be gone then. And right now, my T11s is attacking his higher tiers because my T4s are there, like, you know, taking most of the hit. Like, can you help me
Yeah,
like with that?
yeah. Once they go through all of your siege, they go to your archers, right? But if you're thinking like they're gonna get stuck on my T4s, so
Yes,
my higher tiers can survive.
yes.
Um,
That's how it seems like right now to me because I have not
sure,
seen
it's true.
anybody eat all my T4s yet. So they die at my T11s, you know?
Well, can I chime in for a second, Roy, if you guys, both of you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
don't mind? So like, Peru is kind of like an anomaly, right? I probably said that wrong, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he has like hundreds and hundreds of millions of T1 through T9 siege, right?
Yeah.
Like literally hundreds. I think he was at like 225 million T4s alone. Never mind T1, 2, 2s, 3s.
Yeah, it's different because the people that you're fighting, like if you put your keep in one of our battles, and I don't mean to.
No.
I'm not
Just
talking
say it,
bad.
bro. It's no, it's okay, bro, man.
You'd get one shot by one of our rallies, right? Like that's the difference that we're talking. So at your level, for the people that you fight, those T4s may stop them from getting to your T11s, but I don't think your T11s are going to do bad either. Now, are you running flat refines on your gear for siege? I don't think so. I think we looked at
No,
it.
I was not until I ran, stumbled, jumped, slipped, and fell into Mr. Yours and Asta, and they
Mm-hmm.
spoken to me, and I figured, you know what, they made sense as far as my refines, so I wound up changing my defense and HP refines to adding two of each siege debuffs, flats. I'm sorry, two of siege flats. So, but I'm since I haven't really used them yet, I don't know how great they are right now.
Yeah.
I am using siege flats right now. Yes.
So what Mr. Yours said, right? Your keep is an anomaly. There's not a K37 that's comparable. So every report that you get is going to be unique. And what you would do is, or should do, is look at every report and see, hey, I changed these refines to flat siege. And now when someone hits me with around this percent buff with siege, how does it do? But I'll tell you that, like, just because you added more T4, like the ultimate goal is to get more points from the troops that you have than the enemy gets.
I'm not ignoring you,
Right?
chat. I'm letting them talk. Sorry.
Like that's how you win a battle. Is you guys have both come in with a certain amount of troops without healing, and how many points can you get with those troops? The
Thank
T4
you for
is
saying
not
that,
going to
Mopar.
get the points for you that they're going to lose to the enemy. So even
Right.
if they can't get to your T11, I mean, I don't know if you're healing all your T4s after every hit.
No, I'm
They're
not.
still gonna bleed points.
Okay.
I think that
And I
I
see
could
that.
probably clear your T4 with one T11 march. I could probably do it if you had like 500 million or something. But you're not fighting me. You're fighting
Right.
people that can't. So maybe it'll work for now. And great, you know, you're an awesome experiment.
I like how he said
I
that.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I just want to give like a little example, and I know that the chat and no one can see my screen, but so this person that hit me, Miss Sophie, who saw my report when I first got hit, he's running a 3624 percent siege attack with a 3000 HP.
What's up,
So
chat? Sorry
I
if I misunderstood you
debuffed
guys. I love you all. Remember that.
his siege attack to 1812, and he debuffed me to 1309. So now it's 1309 towards 1812, and the exchange was me losing 240 million and him losing 254 million. Now I'm just wondering, hold on, man.
Wait.
Let's. Go ahead.
His March couldn't have been 254 million. Are you talking about when you attacked him?
Yeah. So when he attacked me, he attacked
power.
me with a
254 million power. Okay.
Power, right? He attacked me with 7 million, 7 million troops, and his attack was 30. Well, his attack was 3600, and my attack was 2600. But when he debuffed me to 1309, and I debuffed him to 1812. So when he attacked, the overall power was me getting 240 million lost and him getting 254 million lost. And now I'm wondering, which is going to my original question, well, if I get rid of my T4s, wouldn't I lose more because he would have been destroying my higher tiers siege, right? Isn't that what the math would say? Or is it, if I get rid of my T4 siege, does that mean that my higher tiers will protect me more? Is that what I'm trying to figure out? Like, man, because I'm scared to like just getting rid of my 300 million T4 siege, and then when I get hit again, because I normally just allow people to hit me so I could get some points, I'm thinking, oh man, they're gonna take all of my T11s, and I have 70 million T11s.
Jesus, that's about how many I have.
That's insane.
So I'm wondering, is my debuff helping me or not? Because if all this is helping me, and I'm just in my head about T4s, then yeah, I'll just get rid of my 300 million.
Guys, join the lobby on Discord. Let's go. Come ask some questions.
You are one of those,
do it. Let's go, baby.
Gods. I'm just wondering, like, in your head, your calculation, what I'm telling you, would I be protected if I get rid of my T4s?
All right, so let's do the math, right? And no, I'm not a god. I like math.
Same here.
All right, so his T11, he had 7 million of them. For every 1 million in a BOC, for every 1 million T11s that you kill, you get 84 points. So basically, you killed 7 million, you get 7 times 84. All right, so it's 84.4 actually, so you get about 591 points. How many T4 troops did he kill?
1 second, sir.
Damn, so 35.98. Damn. Is he over here right now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, chat, for hijacking this thing here, but I'm trying to get better. So
no worries.
That's what it's all about, man.
Oh, holy smoke! He killed 47,400,000.
Okay.
T4s, you mean?
So
yeah, T4s. Oh my god.
Okay, so 47 million, and for every 1 million that he kills, he gets 17.8 points. So 47 times 17.8.
Just so, thank you for the sub.
836 points that he got. So
yeah,
he gained, what did I say the last one was? 500 something?
Yeah.
So he gained about 300 more points than you in battle. Even though the power exchange looks the way it does,
yeah,
he's gaining more points by killing your T4s than you gained by killing his T11s.
All right. So
now if it was the other way around and you went T11 against T11,
That's still phenomenal.
Or
buff
he
for
killed. Let's say he
K37.
killed. You reduced your T4s down to 5,000, and that's all he could kill because he only had 5,000.
Yeah.
He's going to get very little points, and then your high tier siege will then on their next turn kill his T11.
Oh, okay. So it's not like he's just gonna wipe them out after he wipes my 5,000 T4.
Yeah, he still has to attack those T4s, and then you killed him anyway, right? That's how you killed his March. It wasn't that your T4s killed him. Well, maybe they did with a counterattack. But on the next turn, your T11 are going to get killed by his high tier siege because they're going to have killed all the way down.
You know what?
And
now
he's losing. Now he's getting minimal points against your base, and you're getting still that same 500 whatever points.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I now realize what's going on. I am so sorry.
No,
it's all good.
It takes time.
The 47 million T4 Cs that this clown took was off his first round, and then after he went through that T4, then it was my turn to attack, and that's how I wound up taking his T11s. Yeah. Oh my Jesus, bro! I just thought in that same round he goes from T4s to T11s. I thought it was all one round, even though I knew that things work in rounds. Oh my God, I'm such a moron. Okay, okay, I get it.
So the caveat here is like, if you were to get rallied and your T4 survived,
yeah,
I mean, you might tee off on multiple marches, and they're only getting the like 800 points per march that they sent. But I mean, man, mate, I don't know. It's tough to say. I think you'd still lose on the points exchange, but in a battlefield where people are going to run out of healing and stuff, maybe you run them out of big siege, and then you're able to get more points off of them later because their defense is weaker.
Okay,
so
you made me see the light that Mr. Yours and Asta was trying to make me see.
Yeah, so
just to prove
there's not a one size fits all, right? But if you're talking just like, hey, I want to try one march, in that march, yeah, he beat you. He got more points than you did. But
okay, I want to cross reference this to make sure that what I just learned and comprehend is
dude,
exactly
you just turned on a light bulb for him, X-Wing, dude. I love this. I love
Yeah.
this moment right now.
Yeah, so he took 47 million troops for me, T4s, and I took 5 million T11s from him. So are we saying that if I reduce my T4s to 5,000, that yes, he'll eat the 5,000 troops, of course, because that's why we have the T4s there, just to whatever, but I will still eat his 5 million T11s?
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Okay, I'm out of here.
I'll give you an example. There's a keep in GOT which is pretty well known for like one of the top defenses in the game. His name is Virus. He's got an insane defense. He's not like the biggest. I think he's around 60 billion, maybe more now. But he is a K45, so yeah, it's kind of hard to compare to like a normal keep on other servers.
Yeah.
But the ratios of his troops, I made some graphs and compared it to my own because I'm trying to understand why.
Have that sub button.
I've got higher buffs. I've got
notifications.
I mean,
smash that like button.
My keep is immaculate too. Why does his keep get way better power exchanges than the rest of our keeps in the alliance? And I just looked at his ratios and why. And
to make you remember.
Yeah, I think he's got like 5 million. I think T4 siege, like all his siege is only like 5 million. And that's just so that he can keep layers going throughout the battle in his attacks, right? And when he gets attacked, he just heals those 5 million and he heals the layers of troops so that they're back in his keep. And when you try to siege him, you're like a T11 does nothing. It's minimal power.
Don't judge me. And
other alliances, VIG, RSP, whoever, when they attack him, they know like his keep is really strong. Yeah, they can zero him. Yeah, with full rallies, and it takes a while, but if we're raining him, and anyway, the point is I modeled his build because that's what I see working in reports, and you can see why it's working.
Okay.
So
I think this is
if
the
somebody
best
ever
gift you
wanted,
could give. On your way
yeah,
out, you're
Don't
giving the
forget,
knowledge to a person who's
doing
trying
a
to be
$100
on the way
giveaway.
in.
yeah.
No,
But hey,
thank you.
I'm not saying delete your. I'm not saying delete your siege right now.
Oh shoot, you're not? I was just about to.
Like
I
I
was
said,
just about to knock
you
these 300 million down to 5,000.
you are a unique experiment that you know what you're doing, and it's working, right? Like you win battles, you get a
Yeah.
lot of points in SBS. Like
Well,
what you're doing is working.
I'm still going. It's not that much, man. 240 million to 254. He still got more. No. Oh yeah. Okay. I got 14.
So nobody can say that you're wrong if you're winning.
Come on, we need somebody on
Right,
deck.
like,
Get your
like,
ass
I
in the
can tell
lobby.
you
Let's
all
go,
these
baby.
Still
numbers.
negative. And
That's like Derek Defies, and his math and stuff is amazing. Like he's a genius, smarter than me.
Yeah, he's
But then
good.
if you talk to some of the best players on the biggest teams in the game who've been doing this over and over again, they may not know what works because of math. They know what works because they see what works. So if what you're doing is working, ignore my math and then do what works.
you just fucked me up, bro. I was convinced to knock these things down. Now I'm like,
It's just good that you understand what's happening, right? If they hit you
Yeah,
with T11, you may lose points, but like let's say you're in a battlefield and you're the big keep and they've got one big keep and your team has to
Good question.
overcome
Good
that,
question.
right? In the end, it's going to come down to whose troops get the most points. You'll run him out of big siege, trying to kill your T4s. You'll run them out, and maybe that's why it's working for you. It's not going to work against
Yeah.
GOT. It's not going to work against us. But
Well,
you're not
hopefully
fighting
I
us.
will never face you guys because I'm just.
Yeah. But if someone from GOT or VIG or NEF or any of these top alliances is telling you don't build T4, well, they're not in your situation. We're not. So we can't say like 100% what you're doing is wrong because it's working.
All right, then. Brother, thank you for your thoughts, and I wish you.
My pleasure,
Fair
man.
winds.
See, this is why I play Evony. Just to have conversations like this and look into things. But sad day, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Stop reminding me of
Well,
how sad this is.
But you sound more, let's say, put together than Viper, man. He was getting a tear. Like you could just tell through his voice that he was crying.
I think it's because I haven't left yet.
Oh, okay.
I've got a battle tomorrow.
He's leaving on a good
When
note.
I sell the account and I can no longer log into it, yeah, I probably won't talk to anybody that day.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Yours.
My pleasure, man.
Fair wings.
Yep. Yeah, my pleasure.
Man, Crew's a good guy, man. I'm glad I came across him and accidentally opened up his keep. That was meant to happen, I think.
Yeah.
I think you just answered a lot of questions for him. You kind of, you made the light bulb click for him, if that makes sense.
Poor guy, you opened his cash skin.
Listen, man, shit happens, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, dude. Well, hey, man, I got, I kind of I wanted to say something on my way out.
Okay.
It's not written, but I got a family to get back to, so I need to kind of wrap up. And I just kind of wanted to tell everybody, like, yeah, I'm sad I'm leaving. I'm gonna miss you all. There's been some great experiences for me here, and I'm still gonna be friends with a lot of people, and I'll still be around hiding and maybe filling from time to time. But just enjoy the game. That's all. That's the only message I could give to anyone is enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, find a game that you do or some people to play with that you enjoy. It's not worth like getting personal over Evony. Enjoy it. I always have. I've never had a problem with like I think my AirPods just died.
I can still hear you. You're good.
Okay, I got one left. But yeah, I've never had a problem with customer support. I mean, I've been frustrated at times, but I never thought like I'm gonna quit because of Ebony's rules. And no, the
Type out your
rules
goodbye
that Ebony
messages,
places
chat.
are to me the
Show them some
same as
love.
like the mechanics. This is how what you can do in the game. This is what you can't do, and this is how things work. So I think overall, Ebony's put together a really good game. Obviously, people enjoy it, and the battlefields are very competitive, and the people that aren't heavy spenders have a place to enjoy growth and everything. So just enjoy the game, and if you're getting tired of it, you're getting burnt out, see if you can find a better place in the game, or leave and find something that you enjoy. Don't don't live life doing something that you hate.
Mm. Well said, man. Honestly, very well said. And you know, I think I can speak for a large portion of the community when I say, you know, it's been a pleasure meeting you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and playing on the side of you as well. You know, whether it's All Stars, Battlefield in your alliance, or just talking to you. You know, it's you've made a difference in this game, and I hope you truly understand that you've influenced others in a very positive and good way. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say thank you, X Wing, for everything, man. And you will be missed, brother. You will.
I appreciate that, man. But thank you, and thank everyone else too, because you guys did this for me too.
It's our pleasure, man, and I'm sure we'll stay in touch. And you're not gonna be forgotten, bro. Just so you know, you're not gonna be forgotten. People are still gonna bug the shit out of you, and I look forward to your future, man. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. And thank you to everyone who took time to have a last chat with me, and those who wanted to talk. Message me in private if you're too shy to talk on this. And yeah, have a good life.
uh, you rock, man. Seriously, and thank you for your time tonight, brother.
Alrighty.
Take
Talk
care,
to you later,
bro.
bro.
Later, man.
Yep.
God, chat that kind of hits home, you know. And I know I'll stay in contact with them, but God, it makes me feel some type of way, and I'm gonna fucking miss him, man. I'm gonna miss him so much. I really am. He's such a good fucking dude.
In the game with the kings, yeah, I'm leading the charge. X-Wing on the rise, I'm the one who's in charge. Building up my generals, got that legion to swag.
It's gonna hurt. God bless you, bro. You're one hell of a man, one hell of a player, one hell of a guy, and I wish you and the family nothing but the best, dude. You deserve nothing but the best. Truly. Man, God, that hurts. You'll be missed. Love you, X-Men, man. Truly, bro. Be a good man. Take care. And thank you for everything, man. Thank you, X-Wing. Chat. Chat, we still need to do a giveaway, too, for you guys. And thank you to Monty for the donation for the giveaway tonight for you guys. And we're going to do it in memory of X-Wing as well. Don't be shy. If you guys were too shy to ask on stream or in chat about X-Wing, any questions for him, definitely reach out to him. You know, he's a busy guy, but he will get back to you and he'll answer you guys very well and efficiently. He will. I want to scout this guy. Let's see. What's all right? So this guy just hit Sophie, right? Let's see what he's all about. See what he's all about. Oh, he moved. He moved. He's part of the Rip Alliance. Oh, he went back home already. I guess since we're not on call anymore, we can unbubble. Looking on mobile, just see if he smacks us, you know. We'll see if he decides to smack us, chat. We'll see how that goes. I'm still kind of at a loss for words right now on X-Wing leaving. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like this is a good friend, and this sucks. He's an awesome dude. He really is. And what are we gonna do now? I mean, who's gonna do all our sheets, chat? Who's gonna do all our sheets now? Man. And I gotta say thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for, you know, being a part of X-Wing's, you know, outro as far as the stream goes. And I think I can speak for a lot of people in here. You know, we built one hell of a community. It's quality over quantity, in my opinion. And a lot of you guys have been amazing. You know, great community, great people. We don't carry that drama shit. There's none of that hatred going on here. I look forward to our future, and we can learn a lot from what X-Wing had to say tonight. You know, play the game how you want to play the game. Play the game how you enjoy the game. And it's your time, it's your energy, it's your money. And you do what you want to do to enjoy yourself, you know? And don't let anyone convince you otherwise. It's all about having fun. Spend how you want to spend, play how you want to play. If you're competitive, be competitive. If you're free to play, be free to play, you know? And don't take it any other way besides that, in my opinion. Do you and enjoy yourselves. This older guy just smacked us. K4437 Bill. Let's take a look at that real quick and see what we got. Almost got our 540, so we're almost done that. Thank you for that attack, by the way, man. 672.1 and 69.7 mil rains. Oh, rain power. It was 923.1. Beautiful, beautiful. See what was his siege on that? His siege was 39.22. Jesus, ouch! What the fuck is that? God, do you mind, bro? Take a fucking chill pill. God, that's like X-Wing status. Bellamy from GOT will continue your sheets. That's good to know, and I thank you for sharing that. I will definitely share that knowledge to others as well. And I have to ask, you know, is it going to be shared? Is your YouTube going to continue to be your YouTube, or are you going to pass it along to someone else in GOT to continue on the legacy? You know, I still have a lot of questions for you, man. I do. And I know you're busy with family and everything like that. And there's a lot of questions I got in DMs that I didn't get to ask you. Not DM, sorry, but in chat, I should say. Okay, so Bellamy and Offslow is going to take over the YouTubes. So that means, Bellamy, you know, you're required to have streams with me moving forward. You know that, right? Like, if you're taking place of X-Wing, you and Offslow, that means, I'm going to need someone's shoulder to cry on in the future. And that's going to require you. It's hard, yeah. Yeah, 4K, almost 4K siege buffs. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, I guess it just didn't update yet, I take it. If it's useless with that report, what do you take from you? So I gotta remind you guys. We'll go through what he took from me, but don't forget what you're taking away from the stream tonight. You're taking away veteran players and knowledgeable players' advice and information. Keep that in mind. Take it to heart. Don't be stubborn. Don't be toxic. Don't be an ass. Honestly. Let's see what he sent. Looks like he sent 5 point. He sent about, we'll call it 6 and change mil for T15 Siege. T4s are pretty low. T14s are pretty low, 75k. T13s are about 250k. T12s are about 120k, 5k roughly. T11s are about 250. These are about 7,500 layers. His layers are 7,500. Including his T10 mounted. Nothing for lowers. Everything will be about the same there. His buffs are 39, 22, 29, 90, 31, 75, 28, 15, 24, 10. Battle details. Let's see what he took away from me. So I was not ghosted. I had no injured troops. I had just over 2 mil T15 Siege. He took 2.02 from me. They killed 1.2. T14s I had just over 5 mil roughly. He killed 1.5, 1.6. Mine killed 2.1. As far as the 13s go, I had 13 mil roughly, a little over. They killed 2.4. He injured 1.8. And then my T11s he didn't touch, but they ended up killing 50k. T10s. Okay, so he didn't touch past T12. So yeah, so he hit the T13s and kind of stopped there. T12s and down. No injuries all the way, but there was some players pulled out here. Mounted did good, Siege did good. 6 Siege. T5, T4s. He cleared at the T4s. So he hit my T4s. I'm assuming he cleared them. And you're going to clear the T15s. Overall, we went positive in the power exchange, I think. He ended up killing 5.9. We'll call it 6 mil to his 6.3. And at Sophie's, he injured 779. That's awesome, X-Wing. Thank you for sharing that. And Bellamy, I look forward to what you have in store for us in the future, and I look forward to that. I really do. I might grab a bat, I don't know my wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned. Oh, he's your day one? Oh God, that has to hurt. I'm so sorry, Bellamy. I'll give you a virtual hug. I'm sorry. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, Bellamy. X-Wing, take care, my man. Love you, bro. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you for everything. And I speak for everybody when I say that. Seriously. Are we positive? 487. 399. So we went slightly positive on that. Beautiful, beautiful. And he's not going to hit me again. How unfortunate. I was so glad. Yeah, a little bit more for 540, man. Come on. Chat, I mean, I got to say thank you, Action, for your time, bro. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out. We still got to do a giveaway, too, though. Don't forget that. What time is it? What do we got for a time? Oh, shit. It's 9:30? Yeah, let's do that giveaway. Let's close this out. I didn't realize how late it was. Oh, my Lanta, baby. Oh my Lanta, let's toss on something real quick. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Chopper. Bow. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's somewhere over here, I swear. Oh shit, I'm looking through whispers right now. Oh my god. I love you, Chew. Where are they? Where is it? Okay. All right, chat. Let's do this giveaway. Get the hell out of here. All right, we're gonna do a very quick poll. Right, we're doing a very quick poll. Two $50 giveaways or one $100 giveaway. Two $50 giveaway or one $100 giveaway. All right, you guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes of 60 seconds. 60-second vote. Go. 67 vote. Go. 60-second vote. I can't talk. Jesus.
We are the kings of Evony, and we will be the best.
You need more T4, bro? I love you, man. Evony. So I didn't get a chance to ask Asta's question, but X-Wing did answer that question early on in the stream, so I gotta make sure I tell him about that.
Conquering fears, embracing new challenges we face, winning server wars, ruling the battlefield with grace. Together and loyal, we stand side by side.
Az, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Hey, what's up? What's up? Mosh, what's up? David, by the way, hi. I had seen you earlier, bro. All right, so it's pretty straightforward. You guys want to do two $50 giveaways? All right, so two $50 giveaways. All right. I meant to put on this song. Sorry. All right. Jamini, you here, baby? We can't do a giveaway without Jamini. Where's Jamini? 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 By the way, Monty. Big shout out to Monty. Thank you for this giveaway opportunity, baby. Can we get some W's in chat for Monty for sponsoring this stream? Well, for sponsoring this giveaway. Can we get some W's in chat for Monty? Big shout out, brother. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, man. Truly, thank you, bro. There's a song about me, by the way. I didn't write this song. I'm just saying that's how awesome I am, right? The world of Evony. The world of Evony. The world of Evony. I have a favor to ask you guys after the stream's done, by the way. You don't have to do it, but it's just a favor, that's all. And we're gonna do this giveaway first. What's the song called? This song's called Mr. Yours. Is awesome. That's honestly what it's called. There's nothing you can't do. Oh, Mr. Yours, you're the king of the game. Not right now, Jamini. Put a 69 in chat. Enter the giveaway. 69, baby. 69. Come on. Come on, guys. Jamini. Right. Death. Eat ass. Sophie. David gets zeroed. Hoosier. Best tires out there. Crew. Arlos, no, just no. Josepe! He says spin. We got Lydia. Rooster. Boom. Megatron. I'm still accepting bribes for the wheel rigging. And this song is called Evil. Evil's the best alliance in Evony. I mean, whether just because we're not top in All Stars and or challenge doesn't mean shit. 69 in chat, guys. 69 in chat to join the giveaway. Come on. 69 in chat.
not worry, evil and still are playing as with ever gathers. We get stronger, evil as Evony will reign much longer.
I already got you set up for one. Who's just like, come on, put me in there. KY Jelly's in there.
We get stronger, evil as Evony will reign much longer. Evil as Evony will reign much longer.
All right, Jamini, I think that's it, baby. Come on. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin that shit. Let's get it, baby. Come on. Come on. And our first winner's gonna be... There's no way. There's no way, bro. Seriously? The ass eater? Death. Congratulations, Death. Congrats, bro. Hard to type in gloves. W's of death. WWWWW, baby. Lauren. We got Lauren. Lauren. All right, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit for this wheel spin. You guys ready? We're gonna switch it up a little bit. First person, give me number 1 through 15. 1 through 15. We'll shuffle the wheel. So you're in charge of who wins this. 7. No just knows says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whoever wins this, you guys can thank No Just Know, because without him, you wouldn't have won most likely. So, Monty, thank you for the first $50 giveaway. Death, send me your PayPal again. I know I have it, but just send it to me so I make sure that it goes to you. I can just click on it, send money, we're good. All right, so next person, make sure you have PayPal. Make sure you have PayPal. Jamini's about to do a countdown. And the last $50 is going to be given away to you. The best Evony community out there is you guys. So, Jamini already started. Holy shit. He already started. He pre-nutted. Holy shit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm catching up to him in chat. 5. He's typing very slow. He must have got an ad. Yeah, he's at 5 still. Oh, 4. Oh, he must have dropped the phone. Yeah, he dropped the phone. 100% he dropped. 3. Wow, very anticlimactic. This is going great. 2. ... 1. Wow. 60 seconds later. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin that shit. Let's get it, baby. Congratulations to whoever gets it. And that's going to be, oh my God, Lauren's the last one to join. No, just know with the 7 shuffle. Lauren, congratulations. Send me your PayPal, please, in Discord. Reach out to me in Discord. Send me your PayPal. And if you can't get a hold of me, just wait till the next stream and we'll send it then. W's in chat for Lauren, guys. W's in chat for Lauren and Death. Congratulations to both of you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. And that's all we got, baby. That's all we got. So I was going to stop on you? I was hoping it would stop on me. How come I'm never in the giveaways? Hold on, this is rigged. I've never joined in these giveaways. That's not fair. We need to redo all the giveaways. I think that's what we need to do. Lauren, reach out to me on Discord, please. So that way I know it's you. That way I know it's you. Chat, listen, guys, it's a sad day. If you guys can, reach out to X-Wing, say your goodbyes, tell him your thank yous and all that fun stuff. X-Wing's a phenomenal guy. And, you know, he's the last of his kind. He really is. There's not going to be too many people like X-Wing that come around this game. It's going to be very hard to find someone as humble as he is, as down to earth, and with his friendship and generosity, with his knowledge and everything, you know. And it sucks, and I'm holding it together for the moment. I'm not an emotional person, but God, this dude's getting to me today. Lauren, any questions, please reach out in Discord. And if you can't, I'm sure someone can guide you to me. Chat, listen, I'm going to wrap it up now. That's it for me. It's late at night. I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to start up my family members, and I'm going to go upstairs and play some SVS, I think, and get some sleep afterwards. Fall asleep on the enemy server, all that fun stuff. So, listen, if you guys haven't, if you guys can, make sure you guys have that sub button, notifications. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me, all right? Do it for X. And if you haven't, if you guys can, join up on Discord. Myself, Chubi Arasta, will make you guys a member. Then you can see all the chats. And I wanted to throw out there to you guys real quick before I leave. If you guys haven't, don't get too skeptical, but something might happen in the near future. Only Chewy and Ask to know about. I need to know what you guys want to ask the developers, the game developers, and Evony themselves. Hypothetically speaking, if I had an opportunity to talk to them, I need you guys to go on into my Discord and go into, there's a thing over here somewhere that you guys can find tech and developer questions, and list a bunch of questions over here for me so that way I know what to ask. Just so I'm curious what you guys would ask on a serious note. So make sure you guys take some time, put some questions in there. And if the day ever happens to come where I have a one-on-one with Evony, maybe I could ask some of those questions. Just hypothetically speaking. But anyways, I was just going to ask him on Facebook group. That's all that was anyways. But yeah, Lauren, reach out to me on Discord, please. Chat, I love you guys. You guys have a good night. Peace. Mwah.